Okay, so just as we went on break, I checked the label inside the jacket I'm wearing, and I found out it was made in Spain. Taiwo Ebenezer, who is the Southwest chairman for Bureau de Change Operators, still here in the studio with us. Thank you very much. I just checked it was made in Spain. Have you checked what country yours is made from?
My own is made, look, it's Lambati. It's foreign code.
It's foreign.
It's a foreign.
Okay, so we're both guilty. Okay, let's start. Okay, we're both guilty. So let's just hand it up. But let's talk about you, Bureau de Change Operators. How have you been surviving?
It has been difficult to survive. In fact, over 30,000 of our staff, excuse me, are now jobless, so to say.
30,000?
Over 30,000 across the country. Over 30,000. So we're like 3,000 BDC licensed by Central Bank. And each BDC, you have minimum staff of about 4 or 5. If you tabulate it, the directors minimum of 3. So since the policy, they have been jobless. Because you cannot pay what you don't earn. I'm a director, I'm not making income. How do I keep on paying stuff?
While the central bank was selling $100,000 every week at a point, then it went to 50,000, then it started going down to 30,000, then to 10,000, and all of that. You guys had a field day. You made a lot of money, didn't you?
That was far back 2006. Then if you look at the exchange, okay, let me give you an history. Why we come into place to assess CBN window is because we have this kind of challenge. Then, this present challenge, then, 2006. That was when then Soludo look at what tools, what machinery can I use to close this gap between the parallel market and the official rate. That's when we come to place, BDC. Let me use them as a tool to see if I can close the gap, and which we have been doing till January, when we are asked to step aside, and you can see the results. I don't think you are getting me.
I'm reading you. I remember the 2006, before the global markets melted down, when Soludo went into active engagement with the Bureau de Change Operators, and tried to close that market. But again, what has happened over time was that we've earned dollars, we've earned in oil prices, but now times have changed.
Times have changed.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean the tools. Let me give you another instance. Before you move from your Maryland, where you used to have your office.
Yes, Channels Television.
To this place.
Yes.
This place has been in place. You are still using there to equip this place. Are you getting me? You run this place before you finally shut down. I don't know if you have shut it down.
You seem to know so much about television.
Okay. Before you shut down, to make sure this place is practically working. So where we are coming in, had them been those window of autonomous as being in place before the shutdown of the assessing, we won't run into this crisis.
Interesting. Have you made appeal to the central bank?
We have done that. We are working together. Honestly speaking, we are working together. We have told them our own view, how we can go about. You know, Nigeria is for all of us.
The central bank has accused you of you Bureau de Change Operators of being a conduit for a number of misbehavior in the FX market. Yes or no?
No, it's not true. It's not true. You know, they are our regulator. Okay? If you contravene any offense, there's penalty for it. So which we are being conscious for not contravening any offense, because our investment is at stake. And we know the penalty. If you do this, suspension. If you do that, revocation. So why will you do it? Out of 12, there's Judas. But if you get the Judas, you punish the Judas. The remaining 11 will sit up. They will sit up because they know that if you do this, this is the result. If you do that, that is the result. So they will sit up.
Yeah, this Bureau de Change Operators asked the central bank to refund you some money.
No, it's not that we asked CBN to refund us some money. What we said that we have investment with central bank.
Was that were they investments, or were they regulatory issues, ratio that you need to fulfill.
When you attach 35 million to, we are not depositing.
Yeah, don't deposit money banks.
Yes, we are not depositing. So for you to put.
So you can't have investment with the central bank.
So for you to have 35 million down, and our capital base is 35 million. Yeah. Is the 35 million meant to run your business or to keep?
Yeah. So you're moving into a new house, and your landlord says, "Well, cautionary money 20,000 naira, and you keep it." That's not an investment.
But for you to keep 35 million.
Yes.
You're a small scale industry or operator. Small scale. So when you are keeping 35 million and you are getting $10,000, does it really? It's like putting collateral. I ask you to put down a collateral. You want to take $10,000 from me. The collateral we ask you to put down should be, let's say, 20,000 naira.
Have you discussed with the central bank?
No, we have discussed. They have started refunding the money anyway.
Central bank has started paying back your 35 million.
The little interest that is accrued.
Really?
They've started paying, yeah.
Have you gotten yours?
No, I've applied for mine. I will get it next week.
So what will you be doing with this money? 35 million is a lot of money these days.
Now, that's why I will keep the 35 million. When this window opens, the autonomous window that will soon open by God's grace, I will use the 35 million to fund, to buy, and to liquidate so that our Naira can appreciate. It's an investment money.
Do you Bureau the Change run into losses at all?
We do run into losses.
How?
Okay. If you buy dollar, if you don't sell on time, that's why we don't even keep dollar. That's why we debunk when they are accusing of rent seeking. You can't keep it. It's buy and sell. That's what they call Bureau de Change. Buy and sell. When you walk into my shop, my office, you sell dollar to me. Somebody is waiting to buy the dollar. I only make markup as regulated by CBN. So you don't have to keep it for, because you need your Naira to go for another transaction. You can't even keep it. We are not so big. Small scale, we are not that big to go and put dollar in your vault. So do what? If you put it there, what if the rate crash? Are you not losing? You are losing.
One interesting question. I've asked you how low the Naira will go. But let's assume that we get things right. How high do you think the Naira will recover? How healthy do you think? What rates?
Let me just forecast. If CBN answers us, today is Wednesday. If the approval is given, say tomorrow, Thursday, or today, maybe they are listening to your program, and they say that the solution is, let me just do this and see what will happen. I assure you, from this 355, by doing that, you are increasing the supply. Okay? From this 365, I assure you by Monday, dollar will go back to 250.
Next week, Monday?
Yes. Let them give it a try. We will do it. We will try our best.
Do you, Bureau the Change, gang up against the central bank?
No, there's no way to gang up. Really? Our case is like you want an army officer to go and fight Boko Haram. Okay? You now give him cutlass to go and fight somebody that is holding gun. How is he going to fight? Now we'll have assist, but there's no tool. We don't have dollar. We can't access anything. We can't access CBN window. We can't access autonomous.
Because to some folks, it looks like you, the Bureau de Change operators, are hanging central bank out to dry. You don't want to work with us, you go hang yourself.
No, it's not possible. They are our regulator. They gave us the license. And we are answerable to them. They should revert back and see us as a tool that they use in correcting some certain things. When they didn't see us as their tool, that's why the mix-up is coming.
Things fall apart.
Yes. But once they realize that these people are my tools, how can I use them to achieve, exchange rates, whatever they achieve, is to their own. Okay, the problem now, exchange rate is this. They will be calling us, CBN, what are you doing? This exchange rate is going like this.
And nobody's calling you.
Because we don't have the tools. We are helpless.
Thanks for coming. We appreciate that. We appreciate that, this very well-animated conversation. Taiwo Ebenezer, Chairman, Southwest Region of the Association of Bureau de Change Operators of Nigeria, going by the acronym ABCON.